Hey guys, my name is Michael. I have cystic fibrosis and I am going to be traveling for 5 weeks in Morocco and Europe. And I'm going to make a couple videos just to show you some of the troubleshooting I did for traveling with cystic fibrosis. One of the biggest uncertainties I had before planning this trip was how to keep my Pulmozyme cold. So I'll start with that. So this is a Pulmozyme box. I need in total 40 ampules, so 40 days worth. That gives me a couple extra. I'll be gone for 37 days. Don't check my math, I'm pretty sure that's right. So each pack of these has 6 in it, and they have to stay cold, or at least refrigerated. And so yeah, Morocco is hot, and Europe right now is in a heat wave, so it's going to be a bit of an issue, but I think I figured out how to do it. So what I've done, I've taken 2 out of each pack, put it back in the pack, and then tuck taped the pack shut again. I use tuck tape because it's really good at standing up to water. It won't just flake off like other tapes, like masking tape. Sometimes Scotch tape will even just stop working if it gets wet. And so the reason why I did only 4 in the pack instead of 6 is because I am going to be putting them rolled up as tight as they'll go into insulated water bottles. Now these things are amazing. You can get a bunch of different brands and they keep things cold for longer than any cooler you'll find at this size. There's no real coolers of this size, so this is essentially a cooler. Anyways, put the medicine part down. You know there's a bit of a tail on the Pulmozyme. You want those to be up, so that when you put the ice in, it's got that space for the ice to not be in direct contact, because you don't want to be pushing the ice up against this part, or else you can denature the Pulmozyme in that way. So yeah, I'll stick 12 at least in this bottle, and then I've got 2 other bottles to hold the remaining 28. Yeah, Pulmozyme in. And then I'll show you where I go from there. So once you get the Pulmozyme in the bottle, I've got 3 packs in there, 4 each, so that's 12. You take these little ice balls that I made, and I'll show you how to do those in another video. Put them inside with the Pulmozyme, however many fit. Yeah, they'll fit quite a few. Depending on the size of your water bottle. You don't need too many because the Pulmozyme's already cold. You're going to keep this bottle with the lid off in the fridge overnight whenever you can, and then put this lid on. And then here's my other 2 bottles, my blue and my white, in a cooler bag. This one's by Roots, but they're not paying me to talk about them, so buy whatever kind of bag you want. And then on top of that, you put a couple ice packs, and that should probably do you for quite a while. Now, the reason I did those little ice ball things instead of ice cubes is if you let the ice water from foreign countries flow over the Pulmozyme while it's melting, that water may or may not be very healthy for you. So if you can avoid keeping that ice water from actually flowing over your Pulmozyme, you're going to be a lot better off. Now the most important thing for this whole kit is in this little pocket here. It's the prescriptions. If you go through the airport and your medicine doesn't matter how good they are in the cooler bag, you need to be able to make it through customs and security. So have every single prescription that you need with you. And I've also listed how many Pulmozyme are in each bottle, so I can keep track later on, as well as a doctor's note from my cystic fibrosis clinic explaining that I need these medicines, so that if you need to use that, you have it. But most people are pretty good when you tell them, hey, this is for my health, and you have the prescriptions, and they're still in their same labels. And especially with the Pulmozyme, because I altered the packaging, they can give you a bit of trouble with that. But I think if you have all the paperwork, it should be just fine. So yeah, if you have any questions about any of those processes, just drop a comment and I'll do my best to answer. Check out my other videos if you have any more concerns about your own traveling experiences. Just remember, CF doesn't control you. You can do whatever you want. If you want to travel, make it happen.